better watch out today. Hey, 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 you better watch out today. Hey, 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 you better watch out today. Hey, 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 you better watch out today. Yes, I know. 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 You better watch out today.
All right, welcome back to Behind the Ropes with Jamal, Allah, and man, do we have some great news today to talk about? We have an upcoming fight with Ryan Garcia and Teofimo, man. That's going to be so good. I am so excited for that fight. I feel like this fight has been well anticipated for a very, very long time. And I can't wait to see how Teofimo is going to come out in this fight. You know, he's definitely took a really, really bad loss to Shakur, but I really think that he's not going to fight this way. Um, I do still feel like Teofimo is still gifted. It's just he didn't know how great Shakur actually was. But now he's going against a fighter that I think is not too far off from his skill level. To be honest, I still think that Teofimo is still more skilled, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to put him down as to win this fight if it ever happens. Um, we all know that Teofimo, he's up and down, man. He's up and down. We don't know what Teofimo's going to show up. Same like Ryan. We don't know who's going to show up for that fight, but we both know um, that Teofimo has way more skills, way more boxing skills, and hopefully he could showcase that whenever this fight does go down. So looks like this fight is going to get locked in. I'm very excited for it. Uh, now, the things that I do worry about this upcoming fight is Teofimo's corner. Um, I don't think his corner is growing at all. You know, with his father. And if you look at Ryan Garcia's corner, something is clicking over there. You know, in his last fight with Mario Barrios, he was throwing right hands. That's what really messed the game plan up for Barrios because he just wasn't ready for those right hands to start coming. He was just I think Goosen just had him kind of just like, hey, watch out for the left hook. It was a total surprise that Ryan Garcia was punching with that right hand. So, shout outs to him for adding something new to his bag. This is going to be a totally different fight. I definitely think it's going to be exciting. I definitely think that it's going to be explosive. But again, I do worry about Tiafimo's corner. And I'm like, again, I'm not going to make a prediction now because I would rather make it a few days before the fight. But Teofimo, he is coming in kind of dragging his heels on this one. You know, um, I definitely wonder too if it's going to be for the belt. Most likely, it will be. Um, yeah, I can't wait to see this fight. I think it's going to be a wonderful fight for both fighters. You know, um, I think they need to start doing this kind of stuff. This finally, we're getting the fights that we wanted 3 years ago, 4 years ago, you know, where these guys are finally starting to get at each other, you know. So I'm very excited for this card. Shout outs to Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez for starting these negotiations. I think this is definitely a boxing match that all the boxing heads need. I feel like we need this one bad. Like, we need this one. This will be pretty good for the culture. I definitely think the winner of this one is going to catapult up to a higher level of status. Um, good pick by Ryan Garcia. And hey, if Tiafimo can pull this off, it'll shoot him right back up to where he needs to be. You know, get his confidence back. But again, I do worry about his father. I don't think he's getting the right training. If I'm Tiafimo, I mean, you don't got to get rid of your dad. You don't got to get rid of your dad. You just change positions. That's it. That's it. And you know, some fathers can't take that, like Brian Norman Sr. couldn't take being an assistant trainer. That's why he just stepped aside. Some fathers, sometimes the pride is too much. But hey, if that ever happens, as long as you support your son, regardless of his decisions, that's all that matters, right? You know, but but we do want Teofimo to get to the next level because he can. He's just, you know, you can't keep playing the same old tricks and think that people are not going to catch on to him. And I think what's happening here is these fighters that are around him are really getting better, and he is not. He's kind of just staying where he is. Same thing for Ryan. So to me, this is a total 50-50 fight. Again, I'm not picking no one right now. I need to wait, let it settle in, let it kind of hit me a little bit. Eventually the styles will start kind of comparing and contrasting in my brain, and then I'll be able to come up with an assumption and a prediction that would be, somewhat on point. So I can't wait for this fight to happen, and I know you guys can't too. So hey, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We got fights coming up soon. Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez. Let's go. Holla at me. Behind the ropes. Jamal Allah. I'm gone.
You better watch out today. Hey, hey, hey. You better watch out today. Hey, hey, hey. You better watch out today. Hey, hey, hey. You better watch out today. Yeah!